Hello, 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 everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody had a good day. We're going to give everybody a few moments to get on. And I hope everybody's doing good today. Hope everybody had an awesome day. And this is S.O.P presents Tidbits with Peaches. And if you don't know what S.O.P is, it's Shalom of Peace Ministries, where my pastor is Pastor James McCallum. It's located in Archdale, North Carolina, and that's what the S.O.P means. S.O.P presents Tidbits with Peaches. Hello, Portia. You didn't forget about your mama today. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's having a great day. We're going to give everybody a few minutes to get on. And as you come on, just say, OMG, no. As you come on, just say hi in the chat so I know who's on with me. And it was a nice day today. It was nice outside. I don't think I was the only one running behind today. I think other people was too. So I don't really want to get started and have to start back in the middle. So we're going to give everybody a few more minutes. I'm gonna before I start now, I try to shout out businesses. I had said that the few minutes before I get started, I was going to start shouting out business. I had asked that if you had a business to inbox me, and I would shout it out before. We have Trinity Coaching, Wake Up Creations, Triple M Party Rentals, B&J's Creation, Marie's Luxury Bags and Associates and Accessories. I'm sorry, Triple C's Cakes, VP Learning Center, S&89 Nails, Farrah's Child Care, Pool Automotive, Moore County TV Mount, Junior's Music Store, Prime America, which is life assurance with my pastor, James McCallum, and Charity McCallum, Darius Baxter. So if you need life insurance, you can reach out to them. KIS Decor, LLC, Surviving My Trauma, which is me. Picture Perfect by Kiara Perkins. And she also has Kiki's designs for t-shirts, masks, and etc. And then you can see at the bottom all of the businesses that I called off thus far. They all down there at the bottom. So if you want to reach out to any of those, and some are in my area in Anson County, and some are in Guilford County. Then there are some in Virginia. There's some in Monroe, North Carolina. Fair's Child Care is in Morven, North Carolina. Pools Automotive is in Aberdeen. Moore County TV and Mount is in Aberdeen. Junior's Music Store is in Virginia. And I also have Three Dimension Landscaping with Pastor Dennis Rivers, which is in Cheraw, South Carolina. And again, Kiara is our bass player, but she's multi-talented. So she takes pictures, she makes t-shirts, masks, and etc. So if you have a business and you would like for us to put it up here on Thursdays, just inbox me and get it to me, and you'll see my awesome person, Jessica Baxter. She makes sure it's all at the bottom. So we had a couple ones that were added today. So she'll add them and you can see them coming across the screen. at the bottom of under the tidbits with peaches sign, they're there. So again, those are what the businesses that I had, and then there were two new ones that I had today. It's Picture Perfect with Kiki for photos, Kiki's Designs for shirts, masks, and etc., and then Pastor Dennis Rivers for three-dimension landscaping, and that's in Cheraw, South Carolina. Um, and then we had the three C's, the cakes and things. That's Ashika Clark, and she's in Greensboro. But I know that she's from Anson, so I know she still does business in Anson, and in the Triad and surrounding areas. So again, if you have a business and you want us to shout it out, just make sure you get it to me on my in my inbox. I don't know. I try to do that every Thursday before I start doing tidbits with peaches. So again, if you have a business and you want us to shout it out, just make sure you get it to me and I will. Okay, so today I want to talk a little bit about, I'm trying to get my phone right too. Okay, there it is. Today we're going to talk a little bit about, and if you're on, please let me know who's in the chat. Let me know who's on with me in the chat. So today I just want to talk a little bit about choosing yourself, and you have to choose to win. Choose means to pick out, select as being the best or most appropriate of two or more alternatives. So I want you to think about the word choose and what that means. So I'm going to do what's best for me. And that's what I'm saying to you today. I want you to choose to win. I want you to choose to do what's best for you. Fantasia had a song out and it said, sometimes you have to lose to win again. So some things that you have to lose is making sure that it's best for you. You have to choose to win. Hey, Amp, choose things that are good for you, things that are going to benefit your life. You need to lose things that's disturbing your peace, that's not enhancing who you are, that's not benefiting you. If it's causing you stress, you got to choose it, lose it. If it's not helping you to enhance who you are, or uplifting you, or helping you get to where you need to get to, you need to lose that. Sometimes you have to make the choice of, I'm choosing me over this situation. I'm choosing me. Hey, Linda, I'm choosing me because I love me enough to rise above this. I don't have to stay. And I'm not all, sometimes people think you're always talking about, when you say relationships, a boyfriend and a girlfriend or a husband and wife, but there are all different types of relationships. So it could be any kind of relationship. If it's not bringing you peace, or if it's disrupting your peace, or you're not growing in it, it's a one-sided relationship, you're always giving and they're not receiving. Those things are the things that you need to lose at this point in your life, at this stage in the game, is like what I like to say. So at this stage in the game, and if you're at this stage and you're realizing that this thing is not bringing me any peace, it's not enhancing my life, it's not making my day-to-day better, it's not making me better, it's not making me feel better, then those are the things that you have to lose. You have to choose to win. You have to choose to be better. You can't stay in something or stay around things that are not productive anymore. You can't stay around people who are not productive or who are not positive, because old people used to say, you hang around it, then you become it. But you hang around things and people long enough, their way of things will become your way of thinking, because sometimes you're not always strong. Either they're going to pull you or you're going to pull them. So you have to choose which side you're going to be. You can't have one foot here and one foot there, or I'm going to be positive this day, but the next day I'm going to be negative. So you have to choose to be positive. You have to choose to be happy. We all have freedom of choice. It's up to us what we do and what we allow in our lives and what kind of relationships we allow to come into our life. Sometimes even in business, you have to be careful, because you could be positive and working towards, and then you have someone that's always negative. So you got to make sure the negative don't outweigh the positive. You got to make sure that you have positive people around you at all times. Because sometimes you need that positivity. You may be going through something and you don't need the negative. You need the positive to say, yeah, it may look like this right now, but we're going to do better than this. It's going to come up better because I'm choosing to win. I'm choosing to be positive. I'm choosing to be happy. I'm choosing my peace. So those are things that you have the control over. We can't control yesterday. I can't control tomorrow, but I can control my right now. And right now, I'm choosing to win. I'm choosing to be happy. I'm choosing to be at peace. I'm choosing to be productive. I'm choosing to be positive. So those are choices that I've decided that I'm going to make. I'm going to do what's best for me now. I'm choosing me. So sometimes you have to get to that place in life when you say, I'm choosing me. I can't worry about all of the negative and all of that anymore. I'm choosing me. I'm choosing to be positive. So that means I'm looking out for me now. I'm looking out for those people that are positive and bringing, they got something to bring to the table. I always tell my daughters back in the day, you got to make sure you got something to bring to the table too. It's not always about, well, what can he do for me or what can she do for me? What do you bring to the table? And that's even now. What are you bringing to the table? What are you bringing to my table? Are you bringing negative? Are you bringing, you have people that always have something negative to say. What are you bringing to me now? Are you enhancing me? If you're not going to enhance what I already got going on, I'm choosing to lose. That means I'm choosing to lose you. I'm choosing to leave that there because at this point right now, I'm choosing me. I'm choosing life. I'm choosing positivity. So you have to make sure that, in this state, at this state in the game, I want to make sure I'm going to win. I'm setting myself up to win. I'm not waiting on anybody else at this point. I'm going to set myself up to win. I'm walking with Christ and I know God got me. So I'm setting myself up to win. I'm connecting myself to positive things. I'm already connected to the best positive person I know, big God. So then I'm going to surround here on this earth with positive people and positive things. So if you're not coming to me positive, then I don't have anything to say. People always say if you're not helping me, then I don't need you in my circle. And that's not being I like to say arrogant or any other thing. That's just being confident. At some point you got to be confident in who you are. Be confident in what you're doing. Be confident in what you're trying to achieve. Be confident in those things, knowing that I can do this. I'm choosing to win. I'm choosing me. I'm choosing me. So it doesn't matter anymore. I'm choosing me. I love you, but y'all know I say it about every Thursday. I love you, but I'm loving you there. I'm not trying to bring you over here anymore because I'm choosing me. I'm choosing me. I'm choosing to win. That means I'm choosing myself. What are you adding to my? That's right. You make sure, what are you adding to my life? What did you bring into this thing? Did you bring something with you, or are you just coming to take from me? Are you coming into my life to take, or are you coming to help? Are you coming to uplift or build or be on this path with me? Or are you just coming to take from me? Because some people enter your life just to get what they can get. They're not really there to help or be productive or support. They just there to get what they can get. You have to know what season it is. Some people come for a season and then some come for a lifetime. But you have to know the difference. You have to know if it's for a season or if this is a lifetime thing. Either way it go, I'm choosing me, because if you're here for a season, that's good. But if God sent you for a lifetime, that's good too. But I'm okay with either way because I'm choosing me and I'm choosing to win. So if you're not bringing something to the table, if you're not adding to what I already have going on, then no, boo, we can't do this. We can't do this. It's too late in the game for that. You got to be bringing something to me. You got to bring something. You can't always expect for me to give and don't get. You just want to pull. But see, right now I may need to receive. I've been giving, but now maybe I need to receive. So if you can't help me or enhance me, I don't need you right now. You know what I'm saying? So, but that don't mean I don't love you, because I love you, but I'm just going to love you from a distance. Now, if you call and say you really need me, I'm there, but I'm loving you from a distance because I'm choosing me. I'm going to choose me this time. I'm choosing me this time. There are healthy and unhealthy relationships. When it becomes unhealthy, when I'm always stressing, I'm always worried about what you got going on, trying to figure out how to help you when I might need you to pick me up today. I might need you to speak into my life. But no, I'm always there. You always got to call and say, I got this, but what if I need you to speak into my life today? What if I need you to say, let's pray together, instead of me saying, okay, come on, let's pray. We're gonna pray about this together. See, you have to make sure the relationship is not lopsided. If I can pray, you should be able to pray. So we should be able to be beneficial to each other. So you make sure the relationships that you are in are healthy and not unhealthy. You got to be able to trust. You got to be able to respect. They got to be able to take responsibility of ownership of what they have allowed in their life. So make sure that the relationships that you have are healthy and not unhealthy. So the healthy part is, you it's a comfortable place. I always say, like, my safe place. You should have a safe place. What's your safe place? And then it become to be where it's always an uproar and it's always a conflict, or it's always something going on. That's not your safe place anymore. You should always have a safe place. I used to say my mom was my safe place, because I knew I could go to my mom if I needed to lay my head on her lap and she pray over me. That was my safe place. And I hope that I'm the safe place for my children. But see, you have to have that. I think everybody needs their safe place. But if you have that best friend, or that person that you call your sister, or that kind of connection, and it becomes where it's always give, 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 and you're never receiving, then you might need to think about it and say, well, maybe I need to start choosing me now. I need to choose to win, because I'm always giving, but I'm never receiving. When it becomes unhealthy, that's an unhealthy situation if you're always giving. Because remember, I said it's okay not to be okay. And everybody is never okay every day. I don't care if they want you to believe that they're okay. You never know. That person that you think is always strong might need you to pray with them that day. They might need you to come say, it's okay. I got you. I'm here for you. You always here for me. So now let me return the favor. I'm going to pray with you. So you have to look at it like that and make sure those are healthy relationships. Don't connect yourself or stay in unhealthy relationships. Remember now, I'm not always talking about being married. There can be friendships, there can be partnerships, there can be business relationships. But if it's not healthy, it's not good for you. So make sure you have healthy relationships. Just like if you're finna start a business and you doing all of the groundwork, you got to start from the ground and work it up. But if you're doing all the lead work, but you got a partner, is that healthy? So you have to think about those things and make sure that they can bring something to the table. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's a 50-50 thing if you're going into a partnership or a business, or even sometimes if you're in a relationship or getting in a relationship, make sure that they can bring something to the table too. Because it can matter sometimes. To me, I think it's like, can we hold a conversation? Can we sit down and talk about it for a minute? Can you hold my attention? Can you articulate these things with me? Can we do this? Can we do this together? Can I sit down and talk with you, like pour my heart out to you? Can I do that? So those are the things you need to make sure you have in any relationship. You have to make sure it's trust and honesty and respect and kindness and responsibility. Each person have to take responsibility for their actions and own what they've done and what they've allowed in the relationship. So make sure that you choosing yourself too. You got to choose you, and you got to choose to win. That's a choice we have to make. Everything is your choice, because God gave all of us freedom of choice. So I'm choosing these things. If I'm choosing to stay in this and knowing it's tearing me up, knowing it's not benefit me, it's just rubbing my peace. I'm stressed out. I'm not sleeping. You chose to do that. So that's up to you. You chose that. But if you choose to win and you choose you, that means I'm stepping out of what's not benefiting me anymore and stepping into what's healthy for me. If that means I got to step out of some things, then I got to step out of it, because when it begins to disturb my peace, it's got to go. When I'm stressed out, it got to go. When I can't sleep, that means it's got to go. So that means I'm choosing me. Make sure you're choosing you. You're choosing to win. You're choosing to win. Everybody is not going to agree with that, but you got to do what's best for you. Everybody's not going to agree with you saying, okay, I got to choose me now. But you got to do what's best for you. Hey, Alexis, if that means you walking away from some things, then so be it. You got to choose you. You got to choose what's best for you and choose what's right for you in any kind of relationship. whether it be spiritual, natural, personal, whatever it is, you got to make sure that it's going to enhance your life and benefit you and help you, not hurt you. So, that's what I felt like today that I wanted to talk about was choosing to win, because it's your choice. We all have freedom of choice. We have to choose to win, and be mindful of what you allow. Be mindful of what you allow, because if you allow, you got to take responsibility for what you allow. You got to own what you allowed, because you allowed it. And I always say, no one can do more to you than you allow. So if you allow them to disrupt your peace, if you allow them to disrupt your life, if you allow them to stress you out, if you allow it, them, or whatever it may be, whatever that it is, if you allow it, you got to own it. That means you can't play the victim, because if you allowed it, you got to own it. So you can't play the victim. Remember, you allowed it. And that's even, in me, if I allowed it, I can't play the victim. If I allowed it to disrupt my life or disrupt my peace, if I allowed it to hurt me or cause me pain or I'm crying, I allowed it. So I got to own up to that. So be mindful of that. You have to own up to what you allow. But you also make sure you choose you. Now it's time to choose you. It's time to choose to win. It's time to choose to win. We had Sunday at church, we said stepping into your sooner. So if I'm finna step into my sooner, that means I'm choosing me. I'm choosing to win. I want my sooner now. So that means I'm stepping into what is supposed to be, not what was or what happened last week, because I can't control that. I can control my right now. And right now I'm choosing to win. I'm choosing to step into my sooner. That's what I'm choosing to do. I'm choosing to have a better life. I'm choosing to be happy. I'm choosing to smile more. I'm choosing to be more productive. I'm choosing this. I'm not allowing all of the negative. I'm making the choice right now to choose me. I'm choosing to win. I'm choosing to be happy. And that's what you have to say. Sometimes you just got to look in the mirror and say, I choose me. I'm sorry, but I'm choosing me. I'm choosing to be happy. I'm letting go of things that are not helping, that are not productive, that is not enhancing my life. I'm choosing to let it go, because I choose me. I love me. So that first step in that is, I love me. You got to say that, I love me. You got to learn to love on yourself. Love you. Make sure you in love with yourself first. Then you go out and try to love on somebody else. That's why I say deal to heal. Don't go deal before you heal, because you end up bleeding on people who didn't cut you. So make sure you choose yourself. Choose to win and choose yourself first. Love yourself first. I always tell, especially women, take a minute for yourself. It ain't but 10, 15 minutes a day. Get that mental break to say, okay, to unwind. Whew. And then men, if you needed, you do that too. Everybody needs a few minutes or a couple of minutes a day just to unwind. Because the way life is set up now, you go through so much in a day. You do so much. You wear so many hats. So you got to take a minute. Just got to take a minute. Relax, relate, and release. And that's just the way it is now. So you have to keep pushing, keep going, keep being motivate yourself, encourage yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't stop. I don't care if you my age, 52, but you don't give up on it, because you still got time. If he still allowed you to wake up, you still got time. So don't quit. Don't give up on your dream. Keep pushing. Don't stop. And I think you can look at some people that are 60 and they just not stepping into their dream. They're just not getting into their reality. They're just not walking into who they are. So don't let people pressure you and think you got to have things at a certain time in life. That's may have worked for them, but that don't mean that's what for you. Some people say, I got to be married by 25. I got to buy my first house by 30. And that's too much pressure. You do it at your pace. You do what's best for you. Stop letting people in life apply pressure that you don't need. You already have enough pressure. You go at your pace. If you don't want to get married by 25, don't. You don't want to buy a house, don't. You buy it when you get ready. You get married when you get ready. You do what's best for you. You choose you and choose your path. You don't let other people choose your path. I can't walk nobody else's path but Pam's. And that's how I have to look at it. And you have to look at it that way. Choose you, choose to win, choose to love yourself. Be comfortable in your skin, be comfortable in who you are, be confident in you. knowing that you are special and you have a purpose, because we all do. God gave all of us a purpose. So be comfortable in knowing who you are. Be comfortable in where, your skin. Just do what you're supposed to do. Okay. And I think that's all I have for today. I love y'all. It ain't nothing you can do about it. Again, remember those businesses. And if you need anything, reach out to them. And I see my friend Amp Scissor Hands Clark is on here. And if you're in Peachland, Polkton, or Anson County, that area, he's the baddest hair cutter there is, the baddest barber. So y'all go see Amp Scissor Hands Clark. So y'all see that. I think next week we'll have all of the new businesses on there too. So y'all go see Amp. He cuts hair in Polkton. And he is really good. He used to cut my hair. When James can't cut my hair, that's usually where I'll go to see Amp. So y'all have a great night. And I wanted to say two things. Trinity Coaching is me. So if you ever see that come across and you know anybody that need a life coach, please send them or direct them my way. Surviving My Trauma Church Tour, we're getting ready to do that. We're getting ready to start doing that. Me, Pastor Sheila Allen, and Sister Yolanda Baxter. We're going to do that. So that's called Surviving My Trauma, and it's a church tour. So y'all be looking out for that. Y'all support your sister. I try to support you all. So you guys, thank you for doing this with me every Thursday. So I love you guys, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I'll see you next Thursday.